Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jesus Diaz and today we're going to be reacting to The Lady of Heaven. So unlike the other reaction videos that I've done, this trailer actually came out at the beginning of the year and the movie is going to come out by December of this year. But I'm actually reacting to this movie because there was an awesome subscriber that commented on my last reaction video and asked me to actually just do a reaction and a review of this trailer. So, you know, I want to thank you. His name is actually Man of Goodwill. I want to thank you, Man of Goodwill, for leaving that comment down below and actually requesting something for me to do for you guys. Like, I'm here to do this. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you know, when you see this video, you want to give me another comment and just request something else. I'm here for you guys and I want to know what you guys want. So without taking any longer, I'm going to watch this trailer with you guys for the first time. I have no idea what this movie is actually about. By the name and by the actual thumbnail of the video, I'm guessing this is a religious, maybe historical type of movie. I don't know if it's gonna be based on true events or if it's gonna be based on passages from the Bible or if this is a fiction type of thing. But from the vibes that I'm getting from the name and from the thumbnail, it's actually a historical, maybe religious type of movie. In this reaction video, I'm going to touch lightly on the story and on the concept because I am not a very super religious man myself and I don't want to comment and talk about things that I don't know. But apart from that, I'm going to do the same thing that I do with the others. I'm going to comment on the videography and just on the general movie itself and see if they did a good job with the trailer or if they're doing a good job with the movie from a videography director point of view. So with that said, let's get to it.
The world is in shock as a group of terrorists has taken control of large areas of Syria and Iraq.
The world can be a cruel and
Okay, so from the beginning we get this vibe of war. This vibe of it's in the middle of a war zone. So we got the colors, very desaturated colors. Everything says war. And we know that for the longest of times, the Middle East countries have been very associated with war, the US and all of that. They even said it here on the trailer that there was a terrorist problem with the movie there, like that happened inside the movie. Let's keep going.
place. Remember, even if...
Okay, so there seems to be this group of terrorists. They went to a park and started shooting up in the air. They didn't really shoot at people. So why are they shooting up in the air? Why didn't you shoot at people? If you're trying to really cause terror, right? Why shoot up in the air? We have this kid, and may this person be his mom? I don't know.
Even if you're afraid, be strong. Your loving mother, Fatima.
So the color here changed. We went for a very desaturated war type of vibe, and now we're getting a warm sense of hope. So he finds this book, and with the voiceover, he seems to have found this book that was left there by his mom, which may or may not have been killed, from what we saw here in the trailer. And he finds this book, and by the end of this letter that his mom writes to him with the book, there seems to be now a new sense of hope. And you can see that, you can really tell that by the scenery, right? He's on top of a balcony, he's looking out. It's a very, you know, like you can say that it's a very beautiful scenery, the voiceover. And now the change of color in the actual video now really ties in that feeling of hope without actually telling you things are gonna get better from here on out. So let's keep going.
Did your mother ever tell you the story of the Lady of Heaven?
She was very special.
Daughter to the Prophet Muhammad.
My time is near. And afterwards, my lovely Fatima, you will face many trials.
So now there's this lady actually telling him the story of the lady in heaven. Could the lady in heaven be his mom? You know, those are the type of vibes that I'm getting from it. I don't know. Again, I'm not getting any antagonistic type of vibes. This seems to be a love story between the lady in heaven, which I don't know if I'm correct. Again, this might just, from what I'm seeing, this seems to be a lady in heaven. The love story between the lady in heaven, this guy right here, in the middle, which I don't know the exact term that they use for him, but he seems to be a very important person. Let's keep going.
With my father no longer here to lead us, evil is with those who will extinguish the light of truth.
Is that the lady in heaven speaking? Is she taking control of the people? Which that's something that you don't see or hear about in the Middle Eastern, because women are very suppressed in that region, in that side of the world. So what's going on here?
You're gonna let a woman tell us what to do?
Exactly. She got in front of the people and actually started saying, hey, like, let's do this, we need to do this, whatever this may be. And now she has a mob outside because women over there are not free. They're still very suppressed in the world. It's a very interesting movie. Okay, let's see.
Burn her out!
God will judge all the...
Wow, so they actually burn her house, and I'm guessing they don't kill her because then the movie would be over. But I'm guessing they take her prisoner. So this actually is not a movie about terrorism or anything like that from what I'm seeing. This is a movie about a woman trying to rise up. This is actually not what I thought this was gonna be. It's pretty interesting.
will judge all of you. This world has become a breeding ground of violence.
So we're getting very similar colors to Troy, the movie Troy, that war scene. That beginning scene where Troy actually goes and fights that giant, where he just like runs and does that Superman thing and stabs him in the neck. Very, very similar colors. So they're not depressing, antagonistic colors. They're warm and they play to the psychology of stuff that we've already seen. That this is actually a story that's going to end in good terms, from what I feel like it's happening right now, from what I feel like that's what they're trying to do here with the storytelling.
Shadow will be cast across many generations.
See, like, look at the change between the previous scene and this scene now. From what I'm guessing, the story about the lady in heaven is something that happened years ago, and this scene now, the saturated gray scene with the terrorist, this is something that's happening now in the present. So now they're making a connection between both stories. What's the connection? I'm still not there yet.
To come.
Like, they showed a parallel between the war that went on back thousands of years ago, right, where they were fighting with swords and stuff like that, and now there's a parallel to this story now where like the terrorists have machine guns and all of that. There's a parallel in the stories.
It said some people are so full of faith, they give strength to everyone around them.
The greatest thing in this life and the hereafter is the spreading of peace in the world.
Lady Fatima's goodness.
So she is like a prophet. She is talking about peace. She's trying to stop that war, by what I'm seeing. And you see that she's really elevating her up with the way they dressed her. She has very, and the colors and the gloomy angelic vibe that we're getting from that scene, that she is this person to be looked up to, which is a very controversial thing, because back then, and especially in that region still today, that's not something that you do with women.
Inspired people to stand up, no matter what the cost. Her legacy lives on.
Now, it's over. What do I think of this? From a videography director point of view, I think this is a very good trailer. The story was told very good. I'm not 100% sure of what the point of the movie is yet. Again, it's supposed to be an inspiring historical religious movie, probably, but the story was spot on. Do I agree with the point? Do I agree with the concept? Do I agree with... I can't say, I don't know. I'm just gonna straight up say I don't know, because I don't know enough of the movie from this trailer. It's a 2-minute trailer, and all I got from this trailer is that it's a very, again, historical type of piece, and inspirational. What is it inspiring to? It wasn't clear. For me, it wasn't clear. But from a director, from a videographer, filmmaker point of view, this is actually a very good story. The way it was told very good. Every scene had its purpose. Everything that went on in the scene added to that purpose. I would say that nothing that I saw here from this trailer was a mistake. So I think this is a very good trailer, and it sounds like a very interesting movie. Again, the movie may come out and it may be something completely opposite to what I think it is, but I think it's a very interesting movie. So let's see. It comes out on December, but yeah, that's my intake on The Lady of Heaven. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to see more of these videos, please comment down below. If you want to see any other type of video, please comment down below. This is a channel where you're going to see what a creator really means, and for me, a creator is an artist entrepreneur. Okay, the artist is the person that makes content for himself, while the entrepreneur is the person that creates something, not necessarily art or videos, creates something for an audience. So for me, a creator is the artist entrepreneur, where like it creates art for an audience and thinks about the analytical side at the same time that is thinking about the creative side. So this is the place where you're gonna watch creativity and entrepreneurship come together. So if you want to see anything about business, if you want to see anything about more reactions, anything about filmmaking, anything about, again, how to combine those two, how to make money as a creator, comment down below. So with that said, again, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.